Welcome back, agents, to the world of Tom Clancy's The Division 2 with myself, Chris, one of your hosts for this evening's Stadia community livestream, alongside the man of many pixels, Mr. Richie. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Weekend's creeping up on us. I get to play some games with one of my mates and the community out there. It's been a while since I've jumped in and played The Division 2. So I'm looking forward to getting back into Washington, D.C. and seeing how it fares. It's had obviously a lot of patches and DLC and continued support from the people over at Ubisoft. Yeah. So yeah, I'm interested to see how much of the controls I remember, how much of my character I remember. It's that typical gamer thing when you leave a digital world and come back many, many moons later, how much one you remember and how much it's changed.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be too bad because I think we're still fairly early in the game, so hopefully the learning curve will be fairly shallow.
That is true, yeah. So my history with this is I finished this game on PlayStation 4 before, I think before Stadia even came out, possibly. It might have been 2019. I think this came out March 2019. Yeah. So I played this game to its completion back in the day, and then when it came to Stadia, I couldn't help but get involved with it. And obviously you and Tom jumped on in the same squad with me initially, and now we played a little bit. Now we should point out as well, all the amazing people in the chat, Crazy Bad's there, Kumnar, Dave, Ashley, all stopping by with some action today. Now there are 2 spaces, I believe, in our fire team tonight, because if I recall, The Division is 4 teams members, not 2. So if you want to play, ladies and gentlemen, if you have this game, let us know in the chat. If you've got us on a friend request, then we'll get you invited in so you can do some defending of Washington, D.C. alongside us. And we should also point out
in chat for you all.
The links in the chat. Elysium's here as well. Wonderful. So again, it's first come, first serve. So if 2 of you lovely agents out there want to get involved, do so by clicking the link. Yeah. And we should also point out, Richie, this game utilises one of Stadia's unique features, which is, of course, Stream Connect. So for you lovely viewers out there, right below Richie's face, you can actually see, thanks to the power of the cloud, Richie's stream. So we've got a kind of little speciality tonight where you can see both of our players. And I'm sure, I have a feeling, once we get 2 other members to our squad, you'll be able to see those guys or girls as well.
Yeah, I think if it flicks through, which I actually think it's a really useful feature when you're playing these sort of online games where there's a lot of things going on and you'll call something to others. I can look at your screen and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm being attacked.
So if you've got, there's an enemy behind the statue, I can look at it and go, okay, it's that statue you're talking about, that sort of stuff.
It's a great point. Yeah. It's something to look forward to in the future. Hopefully they can allow you to tweak it a little bit, because we said already we'd like it to be a little bit bigger, but then also change the angle of it a bit more. However, for now...
You can change the size of it. It's at a weird angle. It kind of is at a weird angle unless you put it right in the middle of the screen. But then it's in the way a bit. I tell a lie. I have 2 screens up now. So
yeah, it looks like Elysium's joining us for this afternoon's stream. So you know what might actually happen, Richie? If one more person joins, your very own camera angle will be disappeared behind your own face. Yeah. But jump into the game. We will get into some of the missions, obviously, as well. I think we've got American History Museum is next up on the dock. So we'll be heading over to there to see what artwork we can save. And Kumnar joins the game too, which means Richie is now off camera. And
actually, slightly decrease the size of it in my HUD, because before I was setting up, I thought, it's only going to show one. I want it nice and big so I can see it easy.
So whereabouts was it in the menu? We'll see if we can shrink it down for everybody.
So you go into settings into UI, then customize HUD.
Customize HUD.
It's a good demo for people to see how you can do it.
That is true.
Then you just cycle through using the arrow, using your D-pad, and it's just your trigger buttons to change the size.
So I need to trigger through until.
Yeah. So.
Until you highlight. All right. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. And then what do you do?
Then it's your triggers to change the size.
That's really helpful. You can move it. You can move it with the analog stick.
Yeah, you can move it. You just, if you notice, if you move it from left to right, it changes like the angle, because it's almost like it's when you're over the side's like an angle, but if you're in the middle of the screen, it's like
the middle, it's flat. Yeah. So essentially, if we wanted the whole stream front and center, it would be nice and rectangular. However, yeah, when you move it off to the side, it starts to kind of almost like you're watching it on a curved TV screen. So where would we like everyone's cameras? That I guess I kind of want to keep them to that side.
I'm kind of sticking with the bottom right. Sorry.
Yeah. Could put them to the side of Richie's face there, but that might.
I almost wish I could move the individual streams independent of each other. Yeah, because then you could almost have bottom left, bottom middle, bottom right.
That's a good point. That is a good point. But what I'll do is I'll keep them. I'll try and make them as big as possible, but we'll keep them in the bottom right, nice and tidy down there. Yeah. And then is it just back out once you're happy with it?
Yeah. I think you may have to press Y to save, but.
Wonderful.
It's probably your classic thing where if you just leave or save anywhere.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a demonstration of how you can alter and amend Stream Connect within your game.
Yeah. I think this was actually the first game to ever have it in.
I believe so as well. I think that's why you, me, and Tom actually jumped in to check it out. Yeah. Elysium, if you are keen on so, we'd appreciate if you could turn on your Stream Connect feature in your settings, just so the lovely people out there get 4 panels of glorious Division 2 gameplay. And now we have our squad.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Well, I can hear you. Very faintly, mind. I forgot the game also adds people into the chat as well, like the voice chat. There we go. Fantastic. We can see your screen now. Thank you very much for that. I don't know then, Richie, if it's worthwhile jumping in and chat volume. Voice chat volume? Just to make you a bit clearer, so we do have communication across the board. There's some bad guys. Shall we head to the American History Museum, ladies and gents?
Yep.
Steve is in the chat as well. Evening, Steve. Hope you're good. I've realised as I'm talking, I've pretty much walked up to these 3 individuals.
Yeah,
and it's not noticed.
You can tag them if you need to with R3 when you look down your scope.
Good old tag feature. I mean, that guy's just been shot 8 times without going down. We've got the crew together.
I'm not sure how Provus come as Santa hat though.
This game in about 1 year.
Yeah, I mean it's a very nice hat, but wrong season.
Wrong season. I saw a couple of people still playing Fall Guys. I think the Fall Guys Twitter account acknowledged them. Still rocking Santa outfits in March time. Yeah. But you can't take Christmas away from people. There's lots of people in our neighbourhood, Richie, who still have the Christmas lights up.
Yeah.
They have bow and arrows. That's new. They brought a bow and arrow to a gunfight, mine still.
He doesn't have a bow and arrow anymore.
I mean, he's dead. Is in possession of it.
Can you possess something if you're dead?
Yeah, your possessions. That's literally what you still own until it's handed over to the next of kin.
Pass us down to the man who kills you. Oh crap.
No, that's not how it works.
I'm down.
See? So are your belongings mine to steal then now, Richie, by that proxy?
No, I'm not dead. I'm just bleeding.
Oh, actually, scratch that. My health just took a massive hit as well.
He's hiding behind the removal van.
Okay. Can you crawl?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. That's handy.
Yeah, I was just stemming the bleeding.
On your feet, soldier. Jin Hood is here as well, and GSR. Thanks for stopping by, lads. Do appreciate your viewership and engagement in the chat. Elysium's using I presume a support feature. That's one of the things when I did play this game through the first time on my own. Total single player campaign, except for when you're doing the Dark Zone stuff.
Yeah.
You forget other people have support abilities. So when stuff starts glowing and flashing around me, I go into like an immediate panic before I realise that they're actually healing me or assisting me in some way with a defensive buff.
Okay. Right, I'm just gonna charge forward.
Yeah, there's definitely some ahead. They're threatening civilians as well, Richie. Which
Kill civilians and they can't be threatened.
Means I need to throw a grenade in. Because the grenades don't harm civilians somehow.
Yeah.
Which obviously in real life would just kill them all. Now, we're not too sure. I'm nearly dead. I'm down. I'm down, guys. I'm down. I was just about to say, we don't know how this game scales. So, depending on people's levels, I know it scales us to some degree, but I don't think it scales your health as much.
Yeah, the enemies seem to be level 28 for me, and I'm level 17.
I'm 9.
It might just scale up your damage and your health to suit.
Yeah, we were saying just before we went live, it's unfortunate because, again, I played this game fully on PlayStation, so it's a shame. Oh, it might work. Ubisoft Connect, sorry, doesn't pull through your save file almost. Oh, up ahead. Contact.
Oh, get behind the us.
I thought the statue of Theodore Roosevelt up there was a bad guy. Bang. Good old wheelie grenade. What gadgets do you have, a quick Richie?
I have some sort of drone and some sort of cluster bomb.
Yeah, I have a wheelie grenade and a turret. I like the turrets. Is it Theodore Roosevelt outside Washington? Looks like him. Not that I'm that well versed in American history.
He looks like the guy from Night at the Museum, so I'd say.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. That's exactly where I was going from my approach on that one. Not just history class.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, I mean, we are outside the Smithsonian, surely, if we're in Washington near the Capitol
and
building.
we're also not American, so we can be excused.
There we go. I believe over there is the Capitol building, so it might well be.
I remember that from The Last of Us.
I remember it from the news. In there,
that too.
There's the big obelisk. Obelisk.
There's enemies somewhere. Oh, should we do this control point?
Yeah, why not? Why not? While we're here. Right, I'm a big fan of.
Do you see them there?
I'm guessing they're just over the hill, chilling at the bus station.
They went behind the other statue of Theodore.
The other statue? Oh, there's a couple of them. There's a couple on both sides. There's a group over there.
Headshots.
I'll try and get them with a good old grenade. Hey, Ashley in the chat with a super chat. I believe her first super chat. £10, Ashley. Are you crazy?
You can spend that on White Claw.
You can spend that on White Claw. That is 100% true. Thank you very, very much. That's amazing. Doesn't stop me being shot though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hold to heal. Is it that might be why?
Yeah.
I wasn't healing previous attempts at that. That's amazing. I'm that overwhelmed. Who else we got? GSRS is saying loves this game. Played for a long time. Need to start the. He says Wani expansion, which I know is Warlords of New York, but the word Wani wrote out is quite a funny word. It's one letter away from being wonky.
The wonky expansion.
The wonky expansion. Now, they have obviously said in the last week or so that Ubisoft are going to continue supporting this game for throughout this entire year, and they're going to be bringing back extra content, the seasonal passes. That's all making a return. So if you missed out on any gear or loot in the last 12 months, those seasonal pieces are going to drop again. So if you missed out, jump in and collect them.
Yeah, from what I understand, they were planning on sunsetting the game, but because it's actually getting stronger and stronger in terms of the player base. Mm-hmm. They decided to we're going to make another expansion because it wasn't planned. They basically just went, look, we're going to do it, but it's going to take some time. So we're going to let you replay some previous seasonal stuff to help. So if you missed stuff, it's coming back.
It's quite.
Which I think is pretty cool.
It is. It's really cool, and I actually think
it's the honesty around it I like. It's like, we weren't planning on doing more, but you've changed our minds, so just bear with us.
Yeah. No, I really like it as well, and I really enjoy the game. It's one of those games as a service ones which really, really hit for me. I enjoyed the first one. I actually got the Platinum Trophy on PlayStation in the first one. And played it to death. And then the second one I obviously finished, but I never quite got as involved with. But with games like this, I always feel like it would be better as just like a platform. So instead of giving it a numeric value like The Division 2, I'd much rather it was just The Division, the world of The Division. And then all that seasonal content just becomes part of the game on a regular basis. Are we missing something?
I think the reason they don't is they try to stay away from that MMO tag, because an MMO suddenly appears like
daunting,
a bit more more intimidating, more daunting to get in.
So
if every 4 or 5 years they bring out a new game, effectively.
Right, we need to go underground and come up in the control point. Hopefully we won't lose phone signal while we're down here.
Don't need it.
Do you want some
Just shout
Paz,
out.
Richie? Do you want some Paz chips? It's time to get cracking with Paz. One road, 1,000 ways. We're dedicated to help you get where you need to be the way you want.
Do you want some Colby's burger and coffee?
Yes.
Only $7.99. I don't know whether that's good or bad in America.
Like, even just the
anyways.
detail. Like, that's inside a cash machine which has been bust open. Broken vending machines. Gorgeous. Oh, like, nice bit of light refraction on there. Sorry, I'm just admiring the view. And you
my
guys
drone.
are all being shot to shit while I'm over there chilling out. Oh, good takedown. Good takedown, guys. Enjoy your work as much as you can. And thanks for stopping by, GRS.
Yeah.
Do appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much.
We'll keep shooting in your stead. Ow. Where's he at? There he is on the bridge. Moving up.
Oh, that was a terrible shot by me. That's a better shot.
Enemy leader protected. How do you have your weapon set? Because I'm a big fan of the single action
Yeah,
on an assault rifle. Oh! I don't know what just took me down. Something... Oh, he's up there. He's hidden up the top. Okay.
Yeah, I see him.
I got picked off from above.
Right, I'm going to try and make my way up to you.
I will stem the bleeding. Because that usually helps. I'm in quite good cover. There's not many people around me, even though a grenade just did go off.
No, that was me. That was my my drone.
Then you know all about that.
Yeah,
Go
I figured I'd drone the area because I might thin them out a touch.
Is that a thing? Drone the area?
It is now.
Richie revived you. What did we say in the podcast this week about one agent out there in the division has revived people like 28,000 times?
Yeah, I think it was more than that. It was ridiculous.
Got some loot.
Yeah.
Did we get the leader?
Yeah, I just finished him off.
Oh, there's loads of them
Oh,
down.
there's more down.
Oh, yeah,
More down.
Yeah, I've spent a grenade out. I love throwing a grenade in. Just as the grenade's about to go off, open up some shell casings on them.
Yeah, I love like using. I remember why I like this drone because it does like a bombing run, and they see them all panic and run out in the open, and you can just pot shot them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I love doing with the grenade. Throw the grenade in as soon as they see it and they all start to panic. That's when you open fire. So in and amongst all the craziness, you are then peppering them with bullets as well. Jin saying, can I join as well? We think it's... Yeah, I think actually Crazy Bad said there 4 players max, unfortunately. We will, if we go for a while, depending on how much we get into the game, I'm happy to rotate players in and out if the other gentlemen in the game are happy to give up a slot.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going up the wire.
But we'll see, up the wire. We'll see how much we get into it.
So, we'll follow this orange line and get to the History Museum. Because I think we've just been kind of running around in circles right near it.
Yeah, I think reminding ourselves of how to play was probably a smart move rather than jumping straight back into.
Yeah, we've done a couple of control points, just stuff the cobwebs. Now let's get into it.
It's night time now. So
match. Item of interest detected.
Echo located.
Is that one I can blow the lock off? No.
Oh yeah. The locks usually glow orange. There is a Rembrandt Van Rij self-portrait. There's a Rembrandt just sitting out on the streets here. Probably obviously not worth as much in today's world.
Not now, it's just full of bullet holes.
I mean, you've just made... you could have increased its value if it was a real Rembrandt. This is an authentic bullet hole ridden
performance art.
Performance art.
Yeah. People would probably pay millions of dollars to watch someone shoot a Rembrandt.
They'd probably rather own it. Right, this says enemy level 28, which does not put me in good stead.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at mission options.
We'll be fine. I'm talking about the sort of person who's got so much money that the only way they can enjoy themselves is by wasting money on stupid stuff that no one else can do. Let's just go in.
Right. No doubt, I'm the first one to die due to the level. Then it'll be you, Richie, then Ilsium, and then Kumnar can carry everyone. There's the guy. Headshot. Down. Okay, so my bullets seem to do significant damage. It's just if I take
think
hits,
I think the scaling's fine, to be honest.
it's as good as you're gonna get. Or you're gonna expect at least.
Yeah.
Get some gear. Now, I really actually do appreciate with this type of game where the how the missions are out. Like, we've just entered a mission without having to stop or start or really do anything. We just walked up to the entry point and it kind of just
For a game as a service, it works so well.
In the back. Sorry, dude. So can you control the drone, or do you have to? Is it like
To a
independent?
certain extent, I can kind of aim it. Oh, Captain, offense.
Damn it.
The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Come on, poke out your head, dude. And he's down.
Portable electronic device detected.
I've gone right.
Yes, although there is a portable device detected, and I think it's below us.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again.
I'm guessing that's our objective point.
I'm using the laptop.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Now to open
So
the
sad.
cells. And the cells are open.
Oh, there's some more portraits up on the wall. Oh, we are in the history museum. I've just remembered that. So the
Yeah,
Rembrandt,
it's
the
a bit-
Rembrandt, the Rembrandt being outside is no longer as odd of a find.
Yeah. I'm using the keypad.
Through security. Now let's see how many historical figures we can name and point out. Have you noticed they don't name them? There's no like plaques on anything. I wonder if that's like a legal matter. Oh, big guys. Because at what point are things in the public domain?
I think if you're the president or former president of the United States, you're kind of public domain. A bit. To
True.
a certain
Yeah,
extent.
true. I mean, they used Ronald Reagan in the last Call of Duty game, right? Obviously not Ronald
Yeah.
Reagan. Oh, the guy's right there. Obviously not Ronald Reagan himself, but
Yeah. I think there might,
likeness.
depending on how it's used, a statue in History Museum, I think you're probably safe. A portrayal might be a bit
like
controversial,
slanderous
depending how
almost.
it's done.
Very true. Yeah, the family or the estate might disagree.
Yeah.
Oh, look at us! Look at this crew. Now's got the doors, and also his little festive hat still. First time I've seen that. Because we've unfortunately, Richie, missed out on the Resident Evil Raccoon City merch that was dropping within the game. Oh, it's Back to the Future. I doubt it's actually Back to the Future, but that is the first thing my mind goes to.
Yeah.
It's probably like it's probably one of the first like locomotives in the States, I'd imagine. But to me, that is just straight up the train from Butts.
At least that time worked quite well then.
Yeah,
enemies.
Ooh, comms.
This court determines that you, Colonel Antoine Ridgway, have been found guilty of
Let's blow them
violating
up.
the Uniform Code of
Let's
Military
blow them
Justice.
up.
Crimes of unlawful detention.
When
There's like 3 drones flying around.
when as a collective team we attack a group, I don't think they really stand a chance.
Your service in the armed forces and detain
Got him.
until further notice.
Right in the leg.
Mr. Ridgway, would you like to make a final statement? Very well.
It's when we launch 3 drones into the room immediately, they kind of just get messed up.
Oh, we've entered the history of cars. There's a school bus.
Right hand side.
Oh, I remember this level. We go through like a little western town almost. Museums are quite creepy places when they're unoccupied in the middle of the night, aren't they?
I've never been to a museum in the middle of the night. I'd like to. I think it'd be cool.
So like there's a place in the UK, Richie, that we used to go to in primary school, which basically is like a war camp, if you remember it. and it's got like.
I never went.
You never went? Oh.
No, I think I was always on holiday or something.
Oh, dude, that's one creepy place. So basically, it's got
back
like.
when like going on holiday at the last week of school wasn't controversial.
That's true. Yeah, it's basically like got loads of like stuff that was around in World War One. So they two, sorry. So they have like all stuff like from the Blitz, and they pump like smells and stuff of like gases into the room, and it's all dark, and the air raid sirens going off, and it's very eerie. And I remember as a kid even going with like school and you're with your friends and you're messing around and you don't really understand the importance of it all. I remember being scared shitless by the Blitz room. Just with that, I think there's something about the sirens and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew's totally right. Yes, Andrew, it is in fact Eden Camp in Ripon. I think it's Ripon, right? That's near Flamingo Land.
I think so.
But yeah, Eden Camp.
It was Eden Camp.
Let us know, Andy. Did the Blitz room scare the shit out of you too?
We should go. Is it still open?
Yeah, it's still open. I went a few years ago. I stayed at like a hot tub venue nearby and got far too drunk, and the next morning did not want to drive home. So I thought, what's the next best thing to do? To go and reminisce over World War, of course.
Yeah.
Like any sane person does. I see.
When we're legally allowed, we should go.
See if you can play Stadia inside a Spitfire.
Yeah, make content out of it. Although I think that might be, you get borderline disrespectful stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's true. We might stay away from that. Grenade. Sorry, gold guy. Oh, get down. Someone down.
There's one behind the tram.
I know. Where's he at? Oh yeah, I can see him. He's inside. Going for a ride. Loot. Now, I'm one of these people in these type of games who break almost everything down, all the loot I collect. I don't like to have my inventory too full. I enjoy it to be quite streamlined.
When I'm playing on my own, I'm very particular about usually after every fight having a quick flick through, see if there's anything good, and if not, breaking it down straight away. When I'm playing on stream, I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to try and behave myself. Yeah.
True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Pretty smart.
Restock.
Inventory full. So this is patriotism and protests. The Vietnam War we're about to enter, Richie. The Vietnam War. Let's read up on the Vietnam War. It's crazy to think the detail these games go to. 1956.
If you're reading up on the war, I won't push ahead.
56 to 75, does that say? I didn't realise
I'll remember this. This was a difficult fight.
It's a bamboo. Huh.
They're on to us.
I didn't realise the Vietnam campaign lasted so long. You learn something new every day. I'm going to go for cover in this little hut.
I'm trying to flank around the left hand side.
I'm stuck in this hut.
Reinforcements en route.
Uh-oh. Where is the, if I recall, there's a minigun somewhere, like an old school Vietnam, like Gatling gun that you can use.
Yeah, it's here. It's at the back.
Ah, there it is, yeah. So, actually, I think we have to get, the reinforcements are coming and we have to basically defend this point.
Yeah.
Here they come.
I've got infinite ammo on this thing as well.
Just like the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
You know what I've not actually used yet? My
Oh, it overheats though.
Alright, I'm going to try and get my little turret down, little spider turret where I can. Try and get it on top of these sandbags. Just there. Hup. There it goes. Give me cover, guys. Where's he going to? I don't know. Downtown is where he's going. Oh.
He's suppressed.
Ah, got me. My health. I got too brash with my attack.
Yeah.
Andy's saying, honestly, can't remember much. Must have been pretty young. Went with the school, of course. Typical school trip. Along with Beamish. Yes, Beamish is...
yes, Beamish is good. That's a good day out.
Beamish is an extra good one because it's got a very particular sweet shop, but then also it sells beer on site.
Yeah. It's the first time you go around Beamish as an adult and you can just enjoy the beer while you're walking around. It's like quite a novelty. Oh, I'm dying.
Oh.
I rezzed you, then got a bit too brash myself.
Right, if you can crawl back behind this bamboo, I should be able to revive you.
Right.
There you go, reviving now. There we go, objective complete. Well done, everybody. Well done.
So what do we do now?
We need to reach
forward.
the archive room. Let's go, let's go.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Let's see.
That's someone shooting the camera.
Right, the archive room, I'm guessing it's downstairs, so we must have to go down.
What's this way then?
Don't know if this is somewhere. Oh, there's some loot.
Yeah, I found some loot here.
Just a loot room, little cheeky loot room. There's a collectible. Oh, I thought that was a door. Why did I think that was a door? Ah, there you go. Comms on the table.
We've underestimated the division for far too long. They've hit us hard, sir. But we've still got the numbers. Numbers don't guarantee victory. We need to change our strategy.
Is it just a loot room then?
Yeah, it looks like because we've finished that kind of mission segment and we're about to go into the next one.
If we had less to contend with,
I feel like I didn't need to grapple onto that. I could have just like let myself down.
we are true sons.
Yeah. Safe. Better safe than sorry.
We must launch an offensive while we have the chance.
Might be the game trying to load things in.
This is where you'd love to have like a, what do you call it, a Rainbow Six Siege style drone. You could just drop it into the hole.
Yeah, send it out. Have a scout around.
All right, how do we get there? There's a box. Looks like a weapon crate.
We got 8 casualties, sir. 3 KIA.
Oh! Poked my head out at the wrong time.
Tell me what happened, sir. Fucking outcast came running in, screaming. We lit him up.
Dave, Eden Camp's not too far away from me. Haven't been since I was young. Just remember the assault course. Yeah, I remember the kids' assault course as well. It used to have like little wooden turrets that you actually had like little ladders that only kids could fit up to. So I distinctly remember my uncle trying to chase me around the camp, and you'd try and quickly run up before I could grab your legs through the hole because an adult couldn't fit up through the hole, just a kid.
Get the hell out of there.
That was another scary thing. Lots of scary things happen at Eden Camp to me. And Ashley says, Beamish, then a carvery is the Great British Dream. Yeah, reminisce about good old days, and then go and get a
We'll
British
do it
roast.
when we can. We'll
Fish
do
and
it
chips for
when we can.
lunch as well.
Yeah.
Oh, incoming. Oh, take some cover.
Oh, he shot my drone. Don't approve of that.
Just gonna send my little grenade ball in. No, go after him. Go that way.
Climb up this ladder.
Bang. And the dead is gone. That's right, Richie. I just used a Silla Bang reference whilst playing the Division 2. Oh,
Big
big
guy.
guy. Big guy.
Oh, where did I get shot from?
No idea.
Um,
Big guy's coming. Big guy's coming.
I'm on the top. Yeah, Elysium's got me.
Kumna's going after the big guy. Try and throw another grenade in there. I think he's down. I think Kumna got him. Over the ledge. Did he get him? Yeah, I think he did. Steal all that loot. Right, I think we have to hold out here for a second. Once we've activated that laptop. So if you're all good, let's... oh, laptop's facing the other way, because that's how people sit at tables. I'll take the laptop. Right, we've got to use the north exit to get the hell out of here.
There's a True Sons box here if anyone's got it. Got a key for it.
Where at?
Back in, further in the room. There's a,
Oh
there's
yeah,
a
I can see the little key. Yeah. I very much doubt I have a key, but... No, I don't have a key. And I've set off the alarm, so let's get out of here. And we've ran into some resistance. Is that a remote controlled car down the end of the corridor? Or is it a person laying prone?
I think it's the person laying prone.
I didn't realise the enemy did that in this game. I'll move up slowly. Oh, I can see someone there. Through the window. There he is. Terrible shooter.
Got him.
I think corridor's clear.
Yep.
Moving up.
Good fighting, team. Good fighting.
Breach the True Sons reinforcements. Up the stairs. Nice bit of blood. I thought it was blood spatter on the wall. It was a tree.
No real difference.
More ammunition. Here we go.
The tree's full somehow.
So, we won't address it on the podcast, Richie. Hellmonkey in the chat. We will address that maybe. Evening, mate. I hope you're good. Hope you're well. I was going to say, did you see the rumours today about a Grand Theft Auto Stadia port?
Yeah, I've seen them last like few days. I'm not going to read too much into it though. It's the rumours I've seen are kind of unfounded at the moment.
Well, it's from 4chan, isn't it? So
yeah, the 4chan sometimes can be on the money with stuff like that because I think there's a lot of like actual developers do use it because it's quite anonymous. So
it's easy to just drop.
But it's hard to, yeah. But sometimes these people just make things up.
Yeah, because obviously when we do the podcast, we try and like collate the news as the week goes on, and unless there's any credible sources, we tend not to report on them that much. If anyone ever listens to the show and thinks, "How come they've missed that when it's been all over Twitter?" Unless it's legit news, it's not news in our book. So
yeah.
Because then again, if we report on it, then that just kind of spreads more people talking about it, and then that's when rumours become.
You end up
being detrimental to Stadia a long time because then everyone gets the knickers in a twist over why it hasn't arrived.
What we always mourn about the mainstream gaming press, where one company publishes an article, turns out it was wrong, but by the time people have realised it's wrong, everyone else has reported on it as well.
Yeah. So interesting, hopefully true. That'd be amazing if there was some kind of drop of that this summer. In line with the next gen releases, because obviously it is dropping on PS5 and Xbox One in the future. So
I think we have predicted ourselves that it could possibly happen with the next gen releases.
If next gen comes with crossplay, because let's face it, it's probably going to have some form of crossplay for all the PS4 player base and the Xbox One. Oh, there's a guy in there. I didn't really see that.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, it's two guys in there. It's obviously, the next version is probably going to have cross-gen, so then if the next version has it, why not just incorporate PC, Switch, and Stadia into all that as well? So hopefully we'll see some light come on, because that would be amazing. And let's remember, Red Dead Redemption 2 is on Stadia at the cost of tens of millions, if you believe the reports. So hopefully Google dig deep and get some more tens of billions out and get a massive, massive title like GTA.
Yeah, GTA is one of the biggest games outside of Fortnite.
I mean, it's the biggest selling title, right? Just after Minecraft, I want to say.
It's one of the biggest entertainment titles, never mind games. That's...
Yeah, that's true as well.
Oh, I'm in a bad place. I was trying to fight my way back over to you.
Where are they coming from? Are they climbing over the walls?
Yeah, they were climbing over the walls, and also, you know, that little fence at the back where I got killed before. They were coming through there, so I kind of just got surrounded.
Oh, and they've got a grenade launcher, so that'll do some damage. It's one guy.
Almost to safety.
Are you down still?
Oh, I'm actually dead.
Oh no! Get him, roller grenade. You can't roll away from the roller grenade. No, you can. Sorry. Oh yeah.
Back.
No. Yeah, I think revivals until we kill the boss. Got his loot. Oh, he's on the top of it. He's up in the rafters. Not anymore.
Got it.
I like how he fell off. Jailbreak achievement. Mission complete. Well played, team. That was very efficient.
Apart from my multiple deaths.
I wasn't going to address that, but yes, apart from Richie's multiple deaths.
I just got caught in a bad position. It can happen.
Ooh, nice bit of leveling up as well. Ashley in the chat as if 4chan is a thing. Isn't there an 8chan as well, which is like the dark web equivalent?
Yeah, 4chan's apparently too safe. So 8chan. I don't know the story behind it, but there's a thing there.
There's a thing.
I don't use either, so...
How do we... No, I wouldn't either. Wouldn't know where to start. I'll just wait till all the reputable places pick up on the story and go from there.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of GTA as well, it'll be interesting to see if the were to port it across, if it would be the actual game and online or just online. Because they've recently split off Red Dead Redemption Online as well, so that's just a thing you can buy on its own.
Yeah, I almost feel like when the online component of a game gets so big, it's better to have it as a separate thing.
Mm-hmm.
An agent has gone offline.
Yeah. I've never been a fan of like when games like a single player game predominantly, but then try to tag on a multiplayer element.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it works so well with GTA, but most other games it doesn't.
Yeah, I think the PS3, Xbox 360 generation.
Yeah.
Got
everything have an online component. Then people realised actually we could just make an online game, and it'd be better, or we'll make a single player game, and that would be better too.
Ilsium's jumped out and Kumnal's jumped out as well, so other people can jump in. So anyone who is in the chat who has this game and you would like to join us, thank you very much, gentlemen, for playing along. That was wonderful. Very, very proficient and made it look easy, quite frankly. Made it look really, really easy. Yeah. So there are 2 slots. Richie, if you could drop another link into the chat.
Just have.
I had a feeling you were. I could hear you clickety-clacking around on that good old mechanical keyboard. And yeah, anyone who's in the chat who would like to join in, there's Crazy Bad. Could I get an invite? It's first come, first serve. So by all means, just boot up the game, click the link. For anyone, if you're playing on a Chrome browser, just add me as a friend. If you've not got me already, or let me know what your username is, and we'll get you added into the group that way. Whilst I deconstruct all of the shit I've just collected.
Exactly what I'm about to do.
Oh, I got some good stuff there, though. That's way better than my current pack. Let's see. There's almost too much stuff. That's the problem.
Yeah. And then you've got to go through and sort your mods out as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend too long on that tonight. Nope, that's still the best armor. Got a field proficiency cache. To get a better gun. See, I've got a shotgun that's got like nearly 3,000 damage, So even though I don't use it that much, it's like in any close quarters emergencies, I panic, whip out the shotgun, and it just blows people away. So even though I don't use it regular, it's still nice to have. Crazy Bads on Chromecast, no worries. Let's have a look. Social. Can't invite. Player has started expansion. That, I don't know what that means. I'm guessing it. Possibly you're doing the DLC right now. But you can see me trying. You might have to back out to the main game if that's a thing.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
I'll see if you can send an invite. Nope. Just accept another friend request. Is it me or is it not?
Another agent is now in your group.
Has someone joined?
Someone's just joined.
An agent has disconnected.
Well, they were in and they were out, just like that. I think it was Hellmonkey. I think, yeah, in there. Might have been Kumnar disconnected still. Oh, it might be because our it's still showing as Kumnar disconnected. Can't invite. Player has started expansion. Not as specific as I'd like, but you can join the group as well, right, Richie?
I would have thought so, yeah.
Like if you go into your menu, Crazy Bad, and find me, and just hit join game, I think it just lets you jump in if there's a space. Oh no, I'll try to watch the video. Now this is one of the bugbears, well not the big bugbears, but I'm one of those people who I really don't like having little exclamation marks next to all my collectibles. It really, really gets to me. So I need to go through specifically after missions and kind of clear out all of the... Obviously I won't do it here, but by the time we finish this stream, Richie, and we clock off, I won't be able to let this game sit without having all of those little exclamation marks disappeared.
Yeah. He's going to be playing the game for about half an hour after we finish streaming, just to clear it all out.
It's just management. That's it. System management. Right then, if we look at the world map, some classified assignments, eh? That's something new. Right then, Richie. So we've got the theatre. We've got to recruit Senate Ezra, Dark Zone officer. We've got control point, side mission. What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now?
I'll let you decide.
Okay, that's okay. So there's a couple of mission givers, whatever that means. And there's the senator. So what I'll say, based on our location where we are now, we'll head north to this control point.
Yep.
Oh no, is that our control point? In the green? That must be our control point.
Yeah.
Right, scratch that then. Main mission. Another museum.
Another agent has joined your group.
The True Sons took over
There we go.
TF depot at the Air and Space
Airspace Museum. I think I remember that one from last time too. It's the one with the
We need to put it out of
you've got spaceships hang like suspended from the ceiling, all the satellites.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I think I remember it.
breach the armory.
So
Right.
alright, Crazy Bad saying I start the DLC, can't travel back to DC until I complete the DLC. Huh. Didn't realise that.
That's a bit harsh. I would have thought maybe I can imagine if like the opening mission or something that you couldn't travel back, but I would have thought to lock you out fully.
Yeah, like a prologue.
Yeah.
Prologue. Well, that's okay because looks like Andy's jumped in with us anyway. So we have our team. So, gentlemen, to the Airspace Museum. Let's go.
Lead on.
Lead on.
So Crazy Bad, your job is while watching the stream to finish the DLC.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's your
Then you
sole
can come join us.
purpose. And Ilsium in the chat as well said before the session I hadn't played the game in over a year. Forgot how fun it was. Yeah, agreed. Every time I jump in, I'm always reminded of how easy and enjoyable it is to play. it's just that games as a service. I think I don't have it as much as some people, and I think you're the same, Richie. It's like
I typically avoid games as a service. I do like the Division mechanically though. I think I'm level 17 because I have, since we played together offline, jumped in every now and again, but not usually for long, just like an hour or so.
Showing off how good I equipped my shotgun by accident, and I'm showing off how good it is. This bad boy just rips people apart. It's unfortunately just terrible at long distance.
That's where my sniper rifle comes in. Although it's in the hands of someone who can't aim for anything, so.
East Mall, moving up.
Oh, we just took a control point, I think. We need to get across the bridge. Oh, enemies.
Dog. Run, doggy, run. Yeah, I see them. Peppered. Oh, there's someone.
Got him.
You can't hide behind a tree, dude. This isn't a video game.
Hostile control point identified.
I feel like hiding behind a tree would be actually a bad idea usually, because there'd be some part of you sticking out.
Depends how big the tree is. You got to think some redwoods in California are like a good 6-7 meters in width.
We're in the middle of DC. I don't think there's trees that big.
Okay, that is the challenge.
I'm down.
Did a tree kill you?
No, a guy killed me.
The slander, you're like, oh, there's no trees that big. Whack, big branch knocks you out from behind.
I'm gonna go hide behind a tree to prove myself wrong.
So who killed you then? Oh, that one guy stood behind the big tree with that thing.
There's about 3 of them. I took out a couple of them.
Yeah. It's alright, we've got you, Richie, we've got you. We'll avenge you as well. And he's down. Good work, team, good work. See, now, because we've got such a good roster, we've already got like 2 extras jump in now. Yeah. We already seem super proficient. It's a shame the game doesn't have like a bigger mode where we could just take on like a bigger team of people.
Yeah, a raid.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's got endgame content, so I could just be saying that out of naivety. Chris Torres saying hello, love the game, but so repetitive for me. Fought the same boss a few times. Yeah, that's obviously, Richie, we've discussed it on the podcast a couple of times. Like that's one of the reasons games as a service doesn't always land with us, and it's that repetitive nature. Avengers suffers from it, Destiny suffers from it. It's that repetition.
You have to be in for the grind. You have to be up for that, and I get very bored of just looting better weapons just for the sake of bigger numbers. I need something a bit else.
We just attacked there by someone. Or is it
you? I'm slightly behind you because I'm looting.
Got a loot. What's trapped on that fence? Oh, something glitched on the fence. It looked like that. Somebody's backpack got caught. Oh, up ahead. Trying to offer suppressive fire. So level-wise, we're not all for Ellie leaving, but it's the same ones, the same guys who swapped out. We've got 23, and Hell Monkey's now our new ace point front and centre at level 30.
Electronic device detected.
It's a carousel. That is the electronic device. It's here somewhere. There it is. Got to collect those little audio files so you can learn about the world.
Shooting war was the true sun.
Then what are you doing?
Trying to maintain our independence.
Looks like the True Sons are using this control point as some kind of supply depot. Not many guards, but the place is locked down.
Then we need another way in. Agent.
No, we're going to the museum. That is the loop with this game, as well as a lot of like side mission content hidden around. That you head en route to one thing and you're distracted by 5 other things or enemies. Like even just this, if we look to our right, there's a fight going on over there, and there's some good guys. So I feel inclined to help them out.
That guy's got a shield.
Can't America.
It's any open world game has the same sort of thing.
And it needs it, of course.
Yeah.
But lots of varied rubbish. Like that is one nice detailed pile of shit. Radical pizza, Christmas stocking, cartons of juice, bits of plastic, a couple of plants growing in there, weeds. Surprisingly varied for just a random pile of crap.
Yeah.
Again, that's not what everyone's here to see. Looks like we can get out this way.
I just went out the way we came in.
Oh, the orange line changed on my screen, so...
I'm gonna... There's some enemies up ahead from where I am.
Chris in the chat saying they do have 4v4 combat. I guess is that the Dark Zone, Chris? Ping, ping, ping.
Nice work.
Nice swift takedown there, gentlemen.
Nice flanking motion as well.
Whether it was intentional or not, we did it. Right, so here is...
Oh, that's Hellmonkey. His health was in red, so I just assumed he was an enemy.
Wow, Richie. Innocent people die with that kind of attack prowess, I guess. Right. The Airspace Museum's here. I don't know where the actual mission starts. We have to go through the gate. Oh, there's a guy there? Shit going on. Seen this at the gate? Straight up just slit somebody's throat. Just me seeing this?
Yeah. Oh. What?
That's the person who just killed somebody. Lee's in the chat. Evening, Lee. Hope you're good.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome indeed. No cowboys in this game, Lee. Unfortunately. I know you're powering through Red Dead Redemption. I think we were up to part 10 the other day. Lee, Stadia Dad, also on Twitter, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We've mentioned it on the podcast this week, but if you've not done so, him and some of the guys are being hosted by Rock April, beginning of April, the first weekend in April, hosting Poverty Is Not a Game for the Fair Share charity in Greater Manchester. We'd massively appreciate if you head over, check his page out. Raising some money for a great cause. If you've got some cash to spare, do head on over, check out the stream. They're doing 24 hours of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm definitely going to be stopping by, checking that out when I get a bit of time.
And Lee, feel free to drop the link to your Just Given page in the chat.
Oh, yeah, it's a good shout, Lee. Oh, part 10 hours, right, as well. Yeah, definitely feel free to drop the link for the charity in the chat. Brendan's here as well. Hope you're good, Brendan. Recommend the turret and the turret drone. I have the turret. I don't have the... Do you have the turret drone then, Richie? Is that what you've got?
I have a drone. I don't know which one it is. Well,
I like...
Whatever drone I have, I like...
I like the little ball grenade that has like kind of a mind of its own. You can roll it out and then tell it to attack people. It's like your little exploding pet. It's quite impactful.
On your action bar, is it like 3 little balls?
Agent down.
It's like a little disc with. We got.
Science critical.
Are we
that
all
didn't
dead?
go well.
What happened then? We've got Andy's unconscious, and we're out.
I'm dead.
Okay, gentlemen. Let's recoup. Let's try that one again.
Christopher Torres is also asking, are we going to be getting Outriders?
Yes, I am. I think I am, Richie. I have enjoyed, and I'm going to jump in and play a little bit more of the demo, I think, before the real game comes out, because your progress carries over. I haven't actually played it with you yet, Richie.
No, I'd like to jump in with you, because it didn't really click for me when I played it on my own. But there again, I'm not a games as a service guy, so kind of like, when it started getting, the demo got to like, explain the games as servicey stuff, like world tiers and stuff, I kind of just lost interest and went back to Bravely Default.
Right. Yeah, we'll have to check it out when we get time. But yeah, my intention is to buy it. Of course, it's full crossplay with Stadia and other platforms, so that gives me a bit of encouragement that if I do have friends who buy it elsewhere, I can still play with them, so it does open up the player base a little bit more. But yeah, that is my intention. I went with the Pyromancer as my class choice. Had some real burning hot fun lighting people on fire.
I went as whatever the close combat guy was, but I think I'll probably change that.
Oh, shotgun.
Oh, level up.
Ah. Oh, that was close. Nearly died in the exact same place as I did last time. Right, this is where we got overwhelmed with people running in.
Yeah. Well, I took a
Where's he
different
going?
location, so I can snipe a bit better.
Have you got a sniper?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I've got an AI as well, but I've had the sniper with me all game. I keep switching between that and my AI, depending on the fight. It's kind of a build that I kind of like that.
Support.
Yeah, you have your AI for most stuff, but when you can just like thin out the numbers.
Kumanar's pointing out there's probably a cowboy somewhere in this game.
Well, I'm wearing like an adventurous hat, like
I mean,
a hard hat with a torch on top.
Yeah, I mean, I know Teddy Roosevelt wasn't a cowboy, but he did have a hat,
Munitions detected.
and he was on a horse.
Yeah.
He probably did have spurs as well, I'd argue. So probably not wrong.
Looks like there's enemies at the back of this room.
And Brennan says, I'll definitely show up and watch. Almost done with the story. I presume that's Red Dead. It's very, as Chris would say, chef's kiss. Mwah. Like a good chef's kiss. I wonder if chefs actually do that in real life. Because every time I see Gordon Ramsay, he just swears.
I don't think they do, to be honest. Some probably do, but I feel it's like one of them things where, because it's a cliche, most serious chefs probably won't do it.
Yeah, like they're mocking.
And probably don't take, probably don't take like young
profession.
chefs who do it seriously. I'm hiding behind your turret here. It's worked quite well.
Yeah, the turrets are really good for. They're just as a diversion, I think, really.
We need to figure out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their operation.
Right, we need to figure out what's going on here.
Device detected.
Bad stuff. I'm going to.
Seems like these guys
Going
are
to figure
salvaging
out.
or repurposing anything they can from this place. They're crafty bastards. I'll give them that.
Crafty bastard. Collecting that. Collecting that.
I'm going up there. I'm going up the other.
It's a pleasure to meet you in person. Thank you for making time.
Right there.
I'm at your service, sir. Let me speak frankly.
Tag anything useful and
Again, it's quite a good testament to the game that like we've not played in so long, and yet less than an hour in, I feel quite competent already with everything I'm doing, what the rules are, how to play, what we need to do as a team. It's quite good at directing you towards the next objective as well. I don't feel lost at any moment.
Yeah. Did he just say fuck the Division?
Wow.
Language.
How dare, he's clearly not a Ubisoft fan.
There's a big armoured guy.
Get my crony drone, yeah, he's coming now.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, grenade launcher. Ooh, loot. Don't mind me, I'm just raiding someone's lunchbox. Mid gunfight.
Right hand side, in the building next to me.
That's what I really enjoy about the different gadgets you can use. You can use L1 to actually like target specific people.
Yeah.
Bang! Get them all. There we go. Alright, I'm flanking them on the left. There is a few here still, but I don't think they know I'm here.
Alright, I'm gonna make a move to flank them on the right then.
I don't think they're actually people. I think it's the computer hard drives we're supposed to be destroying.
There's definitely still some enemies around. I can see it on
I've
the
destroyed the
Reinforcements
thing
incoming.
anyway.
Keep moving.
Incoming reinforcements. Oh, that's weapons factory. Yeah,
found the
you're in the wrong.
reinforcements.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place. Grenade coming in. grenade at the wrong time.
He's got a turret.
Keep moving. Still got 2 halls to clear.
Imagine if you killed the actual guy, but his turret picked us all off.
Yeah.
One by one, and we're all just on the floor dying.
To be honest, that last fight, then I just kind of hid.
You coward.
Why does it say 10 seconds? Oh.
I think it's if we don't all get into the room within 10 seconds, it'll like resync us all up. Because someone's.
Right.
If you click to go through the next door.
I'm at the door.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's like a.
Oh, I remember this fight. This fight was horrible.
Oh yeah, we're in the
The planetarium.
planetarium. That's the one. Doesn't look as
Yeah,
good
no,
with all
yeah.
with all the holes in the ceiling. Oh, headshot.
So far, it is the only
Have you ever been in a planetarium? Like a real?
No. I
They're
don't
not
think
really-
it's common in the UK.
No, even though we're all on the same planet, I feel like it's definitely an American thing. I'd love to go and sit in one though. I think.
Yeah.
Was there a Centre of Life up in Newcastle that have something similar, like a 3D observatory cinema thing?
Yeah, but the cycle what's on?
Oh, the content like varies.
Yeah. It's not like a fixed thing.
Oh, light speed.
Yeah, that got a bit trippy while I was trying to aim.
It did, yeah. I was looking at the ceiling as it started to go into like warp speed. There's a really interesting thing in Disney World in Florida where they do that. It's like a giant cinema room, but it's the room's massive. It's like the size of like a whole football field, and it basically shows you like a 360 panorama trip over China.
Back in
And
the room.
you essentially just stand in there and watch. But yeah, it's like full IMAX immersion. Very trippy and educational at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never been to an
clear.
IMAX. It's something I really need to do at some point.
Well, when this is all over, Richie, the first movie we can see, we'll schedule. We'll make a whole
The problem
day.
is
of it.
we all-
I'll get drinks.
We always make it go. Oh yeah, next time there's a big movie comes out, we'll go an IMAX or something, and then we end up we want to go a midnight showing, so we don't end up actually wanting to leave town to go.
Yeah. Why watch it in IMAX when you could
Watch it immediately.
watch it immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed IMAX. I forgot which was the first movie that I went to see. It was only about 2 years ago that I saw my first one, because they're not as big in more rural areas of the country.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple, but you have to usually travel to reach them.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to travel to reach all of them because they're unless you got one
Sometimes
in
my
your back
drone
garden.
just doesn't want to go.
Maybe it's scared. You give it a little pep talk.
Yeah. I'll try that next time.
Steve said there used to be a planetarium in Baker Street, but it closed down a few years ago. Presume this is Baker Street, London. Baker Street is sung by the Foo Fighters. Or have they covered Baker Street?
I think it's a cover.
Yeah.
Electronic device detected.
And I'm blanking on who did the original.
Who?
I'm blanking on who did the original.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a famous song.
It's an awesome song as well, actually. The guitar riff in it as well.
Chat, let us know who wrote the Baker Street, the original.
Do 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 do. No, no, no. Yeah. And now we're on Mars.
Just like that.
Martians! Shoot them!
Go cluster drones!
The Martians look like humans, but with assault rifles. That yellow guy's taking some hits. Well, he's dead now. Oh, reinforcements coming through the side door. Grenade! yes. Oh, that was a good throw. Good shot.
I forgot I had grenades till you just said it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll throw one as well. It's because with my both my drone and my cluster my cluster grenade things, both be like exploding. Yeah, I just don't bother with grenades.
Well done, team. Well done. We showed the Martians who was boss.
That's a lot of dead Martians right there.
It is. When was the last time you seen Mars attacks?
Probably when I was a kid.
Pierce Brosnan's in that movie. He gets his head put onto a dog, I think. Oh no, it's his girlfriend who gets his head put onto a dog. Oh, it might be Pierce Brosnan as well, I can't remember. It's a very peculiar movie. Jack Nicholson's the president, I think.
Jack Nicholson would make a good president.
I don't know about anymore.
At least an entertaining one.
Have Isaac scan the parts.
Ah, no loot. No loot at the end of the corridor. Is that a drone, Richie? That puts your drone to shame, the one down there suspended from the ceiling.
Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. See, that'd be difficult to carry around with you, though.
Yeah, although calling that one in would do sufficient impact damage.
Enemies below.
Ah, I was wondering why I couldn't see them. Oh, okay, I remember this part. Yeah, we've got to make our way across the room and down the stairs, don't we? We kind of like loop back under ourselves. Yeah. If I recall. Support fire from above. Explosion. Jerry Rafferty played Baker Street. Apparently. That's not the person who I had in my head, though. Maybe it's someone else who I put down as the origin was actually another cover. I think the first time I really remember listening to that song was on the I had like the greatest guitar solos of all time album, and it was amazing for driving around in.
I might have to learn it off the weekend.
But, I mean, yeah, if you can. But
although my guitars aren't on my wall at the moment.
Why not?
The downstairs, I took them down to do some like general maintenance, cleaning and restringing and stuff, but my strings don't come till tomorrow, unfortunately. So.
Well, the audience won't be able to see that anyway because you're cropped out.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point, yeah. I didn't even mention that.
So, for all they know, they're still on the wall.
Yeah, I was lying, chat. My guitars are on the wall. You just have to believe they are.
Believe. Right, where are we going? We're looking for a third missile part to scan.
I think I might have found it.
I think you may have as well.
Setting a recovery team. Link up with them.
And here come the reinforcements.
My enemies.
Components identified. Suggested use. Missile construction.
Here they come. I don't like waiting.
Go, drone!
If they can rig it with a warhead and some means of propulsion, they wouldn't even need a guidance system to hit the White House or a settlement.
Kinda goes without saying, but
I've got a tune in my head now.
Make sure they can never, ever.
Baker Street, the same street Sherlock Holmes lives on as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Like 22B Baker Street or something like that. I've actually seen. I was there not last year. Well, yeah, it might have been last year actually. When I was in London the other year, I went past the Sherlock Holmes house or museum, even though he obviously didn't really live there.
Yeah, he's not real.
But the museum is very much real.
Yeah.
Loot.
Didn't realise that was the way forward.
Laptop, there's the missile.
That would be the missile.
Restock.
Please
Neutralize the missile because we don't want random people.
Damn it. The salvage crew just ran
Ilsium saying Perseverance looks different. It does indeed. Does indeed. Did you see those pictures
Careful
of
these barrels.
Sorry?
There's barrels all over this room.
Oh no. I was going to say, did you see the pictures come out this last week of the hangar in Russia, which has basically their space program when it was made defunct? I'm pretty sure it was Russia, like in the 80s or something. They've just got all of the old ships just in a bunker somewhere, and it looks like something out of The Last of Us, where it's like very much an abandoned bunker, but just like strung up, like upright, rested between like silos. Is just like these ships which basically just look exactly like the Apollo ships.
Yeah.
And I saw loads of people online being like, "Oh, you can tell they had the plans leaked to them from the Americans because they look exactly the same." And I'm sat there reading the article, thinking to myself, like, "There's only so many shapes a spaceship could be, right?"
Yeah.
Like, if
yeah,
I was
it's kind of going to be pointy.
Yeah, it has to have wings. It has to be quite like aerodynamic. So yeah, I saw loads of people going like, "Oh, you can tell they just stole the idea from the Americans," and it was like, yeah,
it was a space race. They're both stealing from each other.
Yeah, that's like showing up for a Formula One race and rocking up in a Ford Fiesta as opposed to a
your,
Formula One car.
Your car's got 4 wheels as mine. You totally stole my idea.
Hey,
excellent
mission
work.
complete.
Team, excellent work.
Excellent work.
Knowing the fact that the settlements can scavenge those workbenches and tools.
Yeah, considering that was the final wave of the mission, I thought we downed them.
Yeah, that was
like nobody's. That was efficient.
That was smooth.
Hey, level up.
You're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
Set us up with another skill, eh? Okay then. Oh. New missions available. We've got the campus, the castle, the space administration HQ.
The castle's only half a K away. Should we head up to the castle?
Yeah. Let's see. Did you go out that door?
No, I'm still in the room. I'm just looting up.
Looting up or looting down?
Looting left or looting right.
Hoppa. Yeah, you have to press B to jump down. I always forget that. I'm still on the edge of something. Right. See if I got any awesome new weapons. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Marksman rifle. That can't be a normal. Oh, magazine 7. That's why then. That does a little bit more damage. So does that one. Equip. Let's look at some modifications. Twisted Barber says, "Hey there, guys. Hope you're all good and well. We are indeed. We're blasting through Washington DC, tearing it up. Quite frankly, we're doing really well so far. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Are you in fact a barber? That's my question.
I could really deal with one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I messaged mine on Facebook to ask if they were taking appointments for when the restrictions are lifted, and it was a case of, we will be taking appointments, but I'll have to let you know, which is basically like I'm already fully booked without even taking bookings yet. To no surprise. But yeah, I'm starting. It's a good thing I'm wearing these big headphones because my hair's getting unruly around the sides at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Indeed, Hell Monkey, good shooting. It looks like we've lost a team member, or they've stepped down. So if anyone would care to jump in and join our squad, feel free to do so. There is one space opened up. Crazy Bad, let us know. Give us an update if you've finished that DLC yet. Remember, Richie's tasked you with finishing it in one go. Has this guy got a problem with us? Okay. Last time he interacts with our squad. Oh, there's a couple more on your left, Hell Monkey. Never mind. He's down.
I'll be with you soon. I'm just kind of sorting out gear.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't then. People started shooting at us. One more. There he is. He's hiding behind a tree, Richie. He's using your technique. He's down. He's down.
I'm going to have to patent that technique.
the trunk technique.
Yeah.
Right. There's the main mission at Space HQ, but there's also a control point just south of us at the No Hope Hotel.
Doesn't sound like a good hotel. I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, well, we're gonna clean it up, I think, first. Andy, the game is so much better with other people. I've only played it on my own so far. A pleasure to play with you all. And thank you for stopping in, Andy. It's great to have an ever-rotating cast of people. Because that's what these Thursday streams are all about. Us playing games with you, the community. And we've played so many games, Richie, this past year.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite?
Oh, that's hard to say because we do change up every week. So it's... we had some good fun playing. What was it? It was one of the Tom Clancy's Wildlands.
Wildlands was great. Yeah,
Wildlands was fun.
Was a great laugh.
When we did Super Saturday, we just got a bit silly.
We certainly did. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to next week. FIFA, baby. The long-awaited entrance of EA's second title on the platform, FIFA 21, finally drops. And I'm just looking forward. I've actually, Richie, because I've finished the Division not the Division, because I finished Immortals Phoenix Rising this week, it's perfectly timed. So now I have basically see the rest of the week out. I think I'll probably play some pro games, catch up. I may jump back into Cyberpunk, I'm not too sure. Like a bit of a palate cleanser. But I'm ready to basically just embrace FIFA next week. I'm excited for it. I've got just some time, I think, without anything else in the dock, so I'm looking forward to it. Start a career mode, maybe. Let's see, in the chat, I've got Rikonen65 says I'd love to join. If we have a slot still, I think there is.
I think we do, yeah.
If you drop a friend request to Sounds of Stadia, my friend, we'll get you added in manually. If you're playing on a browser, the link is a little bit further up in the chat. So if you click the link, that should bring you straight into our game.
I'll drop another fresh
and
one.
Richie is going to be kind enough to actually drop a fresh link in there too.
That quick.
It's that quick. Chris Torres says he's taking his time to play Cyberpunk still. Part of me wants to go back to the game just to see if they fixed the bug that I was having.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if I'm just like, I don't know if I'm over the game now. Like I enjoyed my time with it, but like to jump back in, I think I was about 30 hours in. There we go.
It's hard to jump back in when you're 30 hours in. It's like... I think I'd like at some point to jump back in and do another playthrough.
Start from scratch.
Yeah, but play like a different path and play the character differently and
yeah.
And there was a lot of side quests and stuff I didn't do, so
why can't I see?
It was about a month where I was just obsessed with that game, and then I was kind of done with it.
Yeah, I've accepted the friend request, Reconan, so jump into the game, jump into the settings, and you can either invite to join. I did try and add you in there manually. Oh, there you go. I think that's... There we go, that's you. There you go. Agent joined. Wonderful. Full squad back up. Which means... Where's that control point that we were about to take? Is it this building here? This hospital-looking building?
Looks like it.
Now, where's
that's entrance? A lot of garbage packed up.
Oh, I mean, it is a hospital. It might be like hospital waste after the shit.
I'm not sure that. I'm not convinced that would stay like that. That'd slow down.
Over all the years, yeah. Like just as it biodegrades.
Yeah.
How do we get into there? I feel like we've gone past the entrance point. What do you think?
Yeah. Should we run back around the other side?
Yeah, let's go back. That's the one thing the game still needs to sort itself out. If the orange pathway takes you to the location but doesn't tell you where the hell the entrance is.
Yeah.
Obviously a small gripe, but it would be nice to know how we get into the building. Now there is a manhole cover here, but surely it's not the manhole cover. Or it might be actually. Oh, contact. Contact just north. There is some people patrolling.
Can you kill them?
Yep. Oh, team.
That was brutal.
Efficient. Before they even blinked, they were on the floor. Oh, there's the entrance. There's a big giant gap between the buildings.
Yeah.
Neutralize hostiles. Now this is a control point, so I'll call our allies in, and then we attack. Flare on the way.
En route. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, Richie, but we're just going to call him Doc. That's his profile name. He's showing us level 1293, which means this guy is a pro.
I didn't even know there was that many levels. I was just assuming there was 100.
I presume it's his level. So take point.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. We don't.
That's the rule here. Always, the person who's the strongest, you take front and center. Lead the way. Clean up shop.
They're coming from behind.
We will pick stuff up. Blueprints. I never really figured out what the blueprints were for in this game.
You can make equipment when you're at the home base.
Is it fun or relevant?
You can make some good stuff.
Is it not just like something that you'd use the blueprint, build it, and then 10 minutes later find some gear that's higher level?
I think you can upgrade weapons and stuff, and you can create mods and stuff. So if you want like a particular mod, and imagine the stuff that's exclusive to get
make it
made.
a little bit better.
Yeah, and you can probably make things of different levels. So if you like your build and your weapon's now obsolete, you can just go build another one.
Right, okay.
Stuff like
Brendan's correcting me as well, saying that the high number is the gear score, so it's not necessarily the level. That makes more sense. There you go.
Yeah.
Captured.
Supply room access unlocked.
Still.
I forgot about supply rooms.
Yeah. Very, very poorly filled supply rooms, I will say. Like, if this was a supply room, no food, no medical stuff, just 5 individual boxes with weapons. That's it. I'd like a bit more from my supply rooms.
Yeah, you like some supplies.
And Brendan's clarifying for us as well, is the highest level is 40. Played the NYC DLC, and that brings you up to level 40 to start with. I do recall that being a thing. So if you were a lapsed player, you could essentially jump back in with your friends at the correct level, and then you can upgrade your gear after that. Right then. So the plot thickens. Right. Let's have a look then. So then, Space Administration HQ, just round the corner. Just gonna go give that man some can. Excuse me, sir. Would you like? I'm gonna donate some food just to get these guys up into the decent area. There we go. Enjoy, buddy. And speaking of donating food, as we mentioned before, Lee was in the chat. Stadia Games is doing a charity stream for Fair Share charity in Greater Manchester the first week of April, streaming Red Dead Redemption for 24 hours across multiple Stadia players. Go check that out if you feel so inclined, and if you can do, we'd love you to drop them a donation, show your support for a fantastic cause.
I, for one, will be checking it out.
Well. You haven't played Red Dead Redemption yet, have you, Richie? 2.
I haven't played any Red Dead Redemption.
Not even the original?
Yeah, I never played it, and I was a PC gamer at the time, and it never came to PC.
Well, I don't know if we can be friends anymore, Richie.
And to be honest, I didn't like the look of number 2.
If we want to get Isaac back online,
It seemed to just get bogged down in things that would slow down the game. Like,
don't say that. Shh, people are listening.
Get to the control room.
I'm clearly wrong about this, but
I mean, yeah, you'd love them.
yeah,
From what I know about your gaming history, I think you'd like. Don't get me wrong, there are things that they're not great about the game, but there's so much to like. The story, amazing. Like obviously there's online components, and there are bits that get a bit tedious. Because again, it's Rockstar, so they go very, very overly meticulous on certain things. And I remember, like, I think it was, I might have been looking after the horse or something in number 2, got a bit like, okay, I get it, it's a real animal. But there's a reason for all, like, the meticulous things they make you do. Right, how do we get into this compound, the Space HQ?
we just
Is there a little
go
gap
through.
around here?
We go over the wall.
Did you literally just climb over the wall into it?
Yeah, climbed over the wall.
Okay, that's how we do it, that's how we do it. Oh, I can hear it. How did you get in? Where's the wall?
It's on the corner. It's got the yellow thing on top.
Oh, I've just came across some bad guys. Sorry, I dealt with them. It's on the corner.
Yeah. You've run past it. Run back the other way.
How about the...
And stop.
Yeah? Oh, literally the yellow thing?
Yeah.
That seems way too high to jump over. Wow. Chris has entered the chat. And Chris is not needed, by the looks of it. Oh, bullets flying my way. Brendan's in Red Dead Redemption 2 is GOAT. I don't know about that.
No.
It's one of the greatest. I'll give it that.
From what I've heard about it, those who are into it, it's really very much up there.
It's one of those games when I see other people streaming it, it always makes me, you know, you get that little itch where you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like, even though I've finished the story, I'd like to just like jump back in and explore that world because it's so rich and detailed. And there's like, I've seen a couple of people do like the famous like animal hunts, and you can go and hunt like a giant alligator down in the bayou. And it's similar to Grand Theft Auto. Like it surpasses its own game in a way because it becomes more than just the story.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I like playing loads of other things, so I don't know if I'll
that's
ever
it
go
for
back
me.
to
And
it.
I've never been the biggest Rockstar fan.
Even Nickelback.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just I've never been a big Grand Theft Auto fan. I like playing. I used to like as a kid jumping in and playing around doing going off jumps and stuff. But I was never really interested in the story and all the stuff that's going on. So I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of a bit disinterested in Red Dead and not really give it its fair shot.
Well, I'm sure it'll drop on a sale one day in the future.
Yeah. That's what I'm waiting for. I wait for at one point it'll drop on the sale at a time when I fancy having like a big open world itch, and I go right, I'm playing Red Dead.
And you'll have an amazing time. Damn it, I've got Nickelback in my head now. I've gone from Baker Street to Nickelback.
Serves you right.
No, it's what I get for making a Rockstar joke.
Well, up top.
Yeah, I'm getting the guy on the stairs. Oh yeah, I see him up there. Are we good?
I think so.
I can hear the odd stray bullet, but it doesn't seem as
That was me. I was trying to shoot a barrel through the glass and it wasn't working.
Gotta come through the glass. How do these guys know the codes for all these doors?
Use the same code for every door.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. But then what you do is, for the next door, you do 1, 2, 3, 5 to throw people off the scent.
How do you remember that, though?
Well, it's just adding one every time you go through the next door.
I'm going to reach the 3rd floor, and this dipshit's going down the stairs, not up.
What, we're meant to go down, not up?
3rd floor. Just follow the dock. You already up here. And here comes the bad guys. Grenade. Watch out.
I don't know why sometimes my drone just won't move. There we go.
Whoa. There's a fireworks show off going off in that room.
Yeah, that was me.
Moving up. Moving up. Moving up. Twisted Barber saying Red Dead is so chilling to play. Too many games, says Brendan. There are too many games. I tell you what I checked out this week actually. Avicii Invector Richie, one of the pro games for this month. I made the foolish choice though of trying to start it on. I have a work iPad. That I know my own. It's an old one as well. My work my own tablet was down, and I've been using the work one throughout the day. So I thought I'll just jump on and test it out. And there was a little fraction of latency, which let's just face it, on a musical beat game, it just fucked me over straight away. Yeah,
and that's a game you really need to play. Use headphones on. You can't play that through iPad speakers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done so. I did the game a disservice. But I will say, even though the game didn't run as well as I wanted to, I actually really enjoyed it. It was. If you had a chance to have a look at it yet?
No. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for the next time I'm drunk.
Just gonna trip out, drunk or high.
Yeah, I think it's a game I'll enjoy a lot more while drunk.
You might not do as well though.
Oh no, I won't. But I'm not gonna be good at it anyway. So.
A couple up on the top high-rise bit. So essentially you start off in like, it just introduces like you're into this space environment. Sorry for that big noise. And it just plays the songs and you kind of hit the beat as you're going through loops, and there's like, just like Guitar Hero, you have to hit like X and A at the right time, and it does like a big like explosion of colour and light, and you rotate the ship round to the beat of the songs. And I couldn't name any Avicii songs, but they're all well, most of them were ones that I actually recognised. Probably from being out in the club. You remember what the club was like, Richie? Back when we were allowed out on a night for drinks.
I know, when you're allowed to actually see people. In the before times, in the long, long ago.
In the long, long ago of the before times. Hop the barrier.
Still at least one guy upstairs.
Oh, he's back. He's downstairs now. It's tricksters.
Heads up. I'm seeing hostile movement on the roof.
Oh, hostiles on the roof. Ooh.
Let's go up to the roof then, deal with these hostiles.
Locate the satellite control room entrance. There it is. Type code in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get a can of soda. Soda pop. He doesn't even open it. Doesn't even like drink the can. There's the stairs. Follow the cables.
Loop. Why don't we just cut the cables? They're clearly important to them.
Re-established, yeah. Oh, we might need them though to re-establish this uplink.
That's why.
The uplink is over here, right? Type. Activate the shutters. Something's going to be on the other side of these shutters. You just know it. You just know it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got like.
Yep, there's enemies all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
I feel like I remember this mission, but I think we did it in the daytime.
I don't think I've done this mission before.
Well, hell is in fact breaking loose. I see you. I see you. I need a bit more stability on my weapon. It's a bit shaky. The recoil.
I'm just a bad shot.
Oh yes, I do remember it. There's like some, yeah, we have to align the dishes. It's like GoldenEye shit here. Severnaya, Richie, you need to turn the key at the same time as I do to align the satellite. Did you see that GoldenEye satellite? The one in use in real life collapsed.
I was good about that. That should have been a national treasure.
Well, yeah, as much as dilapidated satellites can be. Oh, am I being shot from somewhere?
Yeah, I am. Oh, I'm down. I was almost finished with the bloody thing.
Are you in the satellite A?
I'm in the downstairsy one.
Yeah, it's alright. I think Doc's coming for you.
Yeah, he's got me. Cheers, Doc. Doc healing me up nice.
There we go. Oh, if I stay in your little zone, it heals me too. I just put out a little Healy drone.
Oh.
Like a little bumble ball. Do you remember what bumble balls were?
No, I don't actually.
They're like those little things like 2-year-olds have, where it's like a bright purple or yellow ball with loads of like little rubber. It looks like a landmine. It looks like a mine that floats around, and it basically just vibrates around the floor and scares the hell out of dogs. But children love it.
All children love it.
All children love a bumble ball, but all dogs hate bumble balls. Oh, I see you, dude. I see you.
Got him.
Ah, well covered. Oh, here's some more. Shot. Gun. Look at that. Well focused on the loot and the mission.
I actually just used my pistol to take out a guy.
Nice.
I did the classic Call of Duty thing. Switch to your sidearm.
Hmm. Twisted Bar was asking, do you think Stadia will release an Atmos gaming headset? I don't think they have any interest in any peripherals outside the controller and the Chromecast at this moment in time, if I'm honest. It'd be great to see some kind of sponsored third-party deals and such, but I think we're a long way off getting something as cool as an Atmos headset.
Yeah, you'd be pushing like the streaming even harder. And at the moment, I think they're very much focused on visuals because that's what sells.
4K.
It'd be cool to do.
Yeah. Again, I'm sure these conversations will happen further down the line, but at the moment, yeah they need to get their own shit. Oh, big guy, Richie. Big guy.
Where?
Near me. I don't know what other information to give. Spawned right next to me. And took him in the knee. He took a round to the knee.
Just filled him full of lead.
The bullets made
probably
of
don't
lead
even
nowadays.
use lead.
I was just going to say, it's one of them like phrases people use, whereas they've probably not been lead since like the 1800s or something like that.
No.
Imagine if you got shot with a bullet and it wasn't the bullet that killed you, it was the lead poisoning. That'd be like a sucky way to go. Like, how's the wound? Oh, the wound healed fine, but I died of lead poisoning.
Yeah, you die like 7 years later of lead poisoning. It's just very slow. The doctors can't figure out what it is because there's a bit of shrapnel left in you.
Like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Right. Investigate.
But less cool.
Down to the low. Yeah, much less cool. Right, the lower levels. Where are the lower levels? Are we going the right way?
I found a way down.
Oh no, there's a little orange marker. There's an orange marker. It's over the other side of the.
Oh. Oh no! I saw the orange marker as you said, but that's because I actually went back over and it was myself.
Just follow the dock.
Evening Codex Chronicles.
Hey Codex, hope you're good. Thanks for stopping. I think Codex is one of the guys taking part in the charity stream we've mentioned a few times as well.
Yeah.
So here's another Red Dead fan joining the chat. Oh. Use the rope ladder. Way. Right, we're down to level B3. The windows are smashed out. Oh, there's some... Is that a guy? Or is that just a costume? I got a bit of a jump scare there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an astronaut suit, is it? Yeah. It's not a real person, but it did scare me. Astronauts are kind of creepy. I blame Dead Space. For, like, Dead Space and Doctor Who. I think there's a great Doctor Who episode with, like, an astronaut who's, like, possessed or haunted, or there's something going on in the spaceship. And it's because you can't see the face.
It's like an early Matt Smith one, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be one of those ones. But yeah, I thought it was really, really like clever premise. Yeah. Because they are quite creepy. They're slow moving. They have no facial features. They're ominous. And if you put like a red blinky space light going on and off, and put some eerie noises to it, it's kind of why Alien works so well.
Yeah, I'm sure I've told it on the podcast before, but I got Dead Space as a part of a Humble Bundle when I didn't have a clue what it was. I thought, oh, this is going to be like a cool sci-fi shooter. And it's like survival horror. Like, nope, I'm out.
I misjudged this so much.
Yeah.
Alright, we're extracting the module.
We should be able to extract the radio once it's docked.
From the tank. So we just need to let it dock. Which in turn means that we're going to be hounded by enemies. And here they come. On cue. Literally through the door, right where I was. Wonderful. Luckily, me and the doc dealt with them very efficiently. First wave is down. Well done. Well done indeed.
Oh, they're coming the other side. They're in near me.
They've popped up. Pop the wall. I keep spotting. Oh, behind you.
I'm down, yeah. I was pinned down. They just spawned right next to me. They came down the stairs and through the door. So it's like, I had this little thing to hide behind.
Sorry.
Thank you, Doc. I should probably just run away in them situations rather than trying to hold off.
It's all good. It's all good. I think some of them appear in the room upstairs, if I recall, like quite often in a short while. I have to set the next terminal up.
Yeah.
Deet, 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 deet. Beep, beep, beep. Extraction in progress. We're turning it round. The shuttle is being turned. Here they come.
Yeah, opposite the room.
Trying to flank us. But the AI is quite good in this game as well. Like it's not the smartest, but it's not lazy by any stretch.
It's not the smartest, but I think it's dumbed down to keep it fun, so it's not overwhelming, rather than the AI being bad.
Yeah, there's like a very delicate balance.
Yeah, because with it being such a tactical game, if the AI was too bad, it just wouldn't be fun. But if it's too good, then you just get people frustrated.
Yeah, I think that's what the difference with Outriders is. The AI in Outriders is quite aggressive, I found as well. But then at the same time, they want you to play the game with your special abilities. Like you gain health from, if you're the Pyromancer in particular, you gain health from attacking people and setting them on fire. So if you hold back and just do duck and cover mechanics, you ain't getting any health back. Decontamination. Stock.
I do need to give Outriders another shot playing with someone else.
I'm happy to jump in. Right, pulling the giant lever to access the lab. Behind you. Behind you. Behind you? Where's that? Oh, somebody's got a missile launcher. Shooting through the fire of the flame.
Go, my little drones! Destroy all my enemies.
You sound like the witch from the Wizard of Oz then. Fly, my beauties. I remember this game being shown off at E3 when they were showing all the gadgets. It's like, oh, that'd be cool if it actually worked like that. And then they genuinely do.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, shotgun his face off. Oh, right there. Oh! He went all explodey on me. Warning, no respawn zone. Right, we're in the end game, guys. We're in the end game. I'm gonna extract.
Alright.
Right.
This will extract the transmitter from
I'm going to
the
work my way over to you.
connect it to the rest of the facility.
I don't want to get caught separate from you as well, because while I'm doing exploring. That's what keeps happening to me. I'll be exploring the area, and then the enemies will spawn around me because I'm the opposite side of the map to you.
Oh. Uh-oh. It's getting spooky. That's a cool feature. Putting the lights out and blowing the roof out.
Where are they?
They're up there. They're up on the rafters. Oh, they're throwing fire down at us as well. Back out of there. Back out of there. I think he's got like fire grenades or something. I can't remember. Master Sergeant Steve Jr. Quiroz. It's just one guy, Richie. It's one guy, and he's got a mean ass. Oh no, he's got a squad.
No, there's more.
Squads, yeah, squads arrive now.
Take care of the squads first.
I think the boss is down. I think Doc took him out.
Oh, they're flanking us.
Oh,
Off to the left-hand side.
Where from? Oh yeah. Hell Monkey's got them. I think we've all got them. A couple more peppered throughout. Oh. Right, let's pick off the bodies.
Is it? Yeah.
That's it, yeah, re-establish the network. Hopefully somebody turn the lights on while they're at it. Damn, went the long way. Beep boop beep. Re-establishing SHD satellite network.
Nice.
Satellite network is back online.
There we
Hey,
go.
Satellite network's not established.
Good work, Agent.
Good work, Agent. Got some more tech to spend on skill points. Level up.
Level up, yeah.
Now, help my eyes out and get me out of this orange hellfire of a room. Contamination. Decontamination, I guess. You don't want actual contamination. We just all walked in and faced the wall. Is that some loot? Nope, thought there was loot. All the rooms conveniently blocked off except for the one exit path.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's that classic thing in any RPG where you fight your way through the dungeon and then the way out is literally like a quick corridor back out.
Yeah. Classic. Hello, dude. Lying on the ground. There's some loot over there. My gear is outdated, I'm told. I need to go away and update. So, Richie, I think we shall go away and update.
Yeah.
By calling it there, ladies and gentlemen. So that has been our playthrough, part of our Stadia community live stream for the Division 2 for tonight. Thank you to our current compadres, Hell Monkey and Doc Berto as well. You've been outstanding, gentlemen, and everybody else who was part of our squad beforehand. We've had a great time tonight playing alongside you, jumping back into Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I now have to go away and get rid of every exclamation mark in my menu and grind down all that loot and gear so I can spend it on some sweet, tasty treats. Any final thoughts on the game, Richie? Will you be playing it for the rest of the week?
I probably might jump in again at some point. Although, as I've been saying, I do want to jump back into Outriders, give that another shot. And I'm pretty much addicted to Bravely Default 2 at the moment. So,
so many games.
It's one of them games. I can see myself playing this again at some point, probably on stream.
Is no longer in your group.
Oh, Agent left the group. Indeed, you will.
It's just fun. It's a fun game.
It is a fun game, and yeah, thank you, Hellmonkey. Said pleasure to see you all soon. Indeed. So, final closing thoughts from us. Do not forget to head over to Stadia Dad's Twitter page and check out the charity event they're doing for Fair Share Greater Manchester at the first weekend of April, playing Red Dead Redemption for 24 hours to raise charity for a very good cause, of course. Head over to there, click the link and donate if you can. Don't forget, tomorrow we have our next episode of SOS Side Quest going live, where myself, Richie and Tom discuss. Can you remember this week, Richie?
Yeah, I do. With this time, we're talking about I'm not saying mobile gaming. We're talking about portable gaming, but specifically comparing Nintendo and Stadia's offerings.
Indeed. So we're going to stack up how Stadia compares with the Switch, the Nintendo Switch, the famous Switch in the year 2021. Games, cost, affordability, portability, and quality of titles. All of that stuff is available tomorrow for free feeds. Don't forget, you can get that early by heading over to patreon.com/Sounds of Stadia if you want it that little bit early, 5 days early in fact. And also, as Richie shoots me in the head, I'll inform you that we do have, of course, the Sounds of Stadia podcast, where us two do not shoot each other in the head. We're joined by our lovely co-host Tom, the techie teacher himself, as we break down all the Stadia and gaming news every week for your listening of you dropping grenades on me, Richie. I can see you doing that, you son of a bitch. Every week, as part of our podcast. I'm trying to talk, Richie. Stop messing around. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Great game. Great seeing all of you down there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, click that bell, do all that magical things. My name's been Chris.
I've been Richie.
You've been dead to me, and I'm going to come and hunt you down right now. Take care, everyone. Have a great week, and we'll see you all soon. Game on.
Bye.
Stop it.